Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for a double dose of chaos. That's right, we're cracking open 2 chaos mystery boxes here. So these things are my vision for how a chaos mystery box should be. And let's introduce the patron today. It is Gav. Alright, thank you for being a patron, sir. So he's getting 2 boxes today. We're going to roll 1 through 9 and see what we get. 11, that's not going to do it. Number 5, okay, 3, 4, 5, and now we are down 1 through 8, 12, not going to cut it, 9, 10, one of these days, 17, I'm just going to keep rolling, that's still a 9, 13, and 20, no, 7, okay, here we go, let's get into it. And I hope you fast forwarded through that rather interesting section with the dice. Let's pop these out of the way here. And the theme this month is revealed underneath here. So as you might have guessed, it is something related to goblins. It is actually mono red is the theme. So let's see what we get here. And I hope Gav enjoys the pulls this month and the tasty foliage in here as well. So let's move that aside. So what do we have here? Modern Horizons, Ravnica, oh, Return to Ravnica, Ikoria, oh, there he is on the playmat, that's hilarious, perfect. And a little extra there, we'll take a look at that in a minute. War of the Spark, Ravnica Allegiance, and Guilds of Ravnica. Okay, so let's do things in this order. And we'll take a look at the nice foliage here. So this month, all of the boxes contain a very cool goblin foil from Unstable. So there it is, and then they usually have a fun little ad on the back. We need your genius. So I think it's different for each one of those. So we'll see what we get in the next box as well. And now the Goblin Guide. What do we have here? Creature Goblin Scout. 2/2 for a single red, has haste. Whenever Goblin Guide attacks, defending player reveals the top card of his or her library. If it's a land card, that player puts it into his or her hand. I've been all over this world, I even remember some of those places. There he is on the playmat as well, very cool, an iconic piece of artwork by Philip Berberan. Very cool, alright, let's get into it, and the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. So, Return to Ravnica. We have Paralyzing Grasp, Chorus of Might, Eyes in the Skies, Traitorous Instinct, Hussar Patrol, Grizzly Salvage, Annihilating Fire, Corrose the Monitor, Trostani's Judgment, Tenement Crasher, and uncommons Racecourse Fury, Selesnya Keyrune, Corrose the Guildmage, that always creeped me out, and it's a mythic, Rakdos, Lord of Riots, my favourite guild, legendary creature, demon, 6/6 for 4 mana in the Rakdos colours, obviously. You can't cast Rakdos, Lord of Riots, unless an opponent lost life this turn. He has Flying and Trample. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each 1 life your opponents have lost this turn. Nice one. Let's move things aside here. Pop him down there. We've got a Guruk and a Plains. Moving right along. We have a prickly marmoset. Look into his eyes. What do you see there? I see malicious intent, and I feel like I should flee. Okay, we have Keep Safe, Go for Blood, Bristling Boar, Unlikely Aid, Essence Symbiote, Raking Claws, Evolving Wilds, everybody's favourite card, Memory Leak, wait, what was, no, never mind, Essence Scatter, Greater Sandworm, and uncommons Momentum Rumbler. Chittering Harvester, Barrier Breach, and rare is Inspired Ultimatum for 7 mana. Sorcery, very cool. Target player gains 5 life Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to any target, then you draw 5 cards. Okay, bit of a theme there. Thornwood Falls, and a Catbird token, yes! Gav, you get the Catbird, sir. One of my favourite tokens in the set. There are actually a couple of others which you may know about already. Okay, let's get into some War of the Spark here. We have Spellkeeper Weird, Turret Ogre, Pouncing Lynx, Toll of the Invasion, Heartfire, Mana Geode, Pollenbright Druid, Davriel's Shadow Fugue, Thunder Drake, an uncommon Sunblade Angel, Lazotep Plating, Teo the Shield Mage, I'll chuck him in as well, and Massacre Girl is the rare legendary creature, human assassin 4/4/4/5. With Menace, when she enters the battlefield, each other creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. And whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Massacre Girl gets -1/-1 until end of turn. It's a pretty crazy card, and a foil of Nixilis the Hate Twisted. Alright, Island and a Zombie token. I'll toss that in as well. Very nice. Guilds up next. Looking for the Shocklands, of course. Okay, we have Leapfrog, Goblin Locksmith, Ledev Guardian. And if you're wondering what all the Goblin business is about, I do love the Goblins. In fact, I had a Goblin collection video ages ago. I'll pop a link up in the corner. You can check it out. Burglar Rat, yes, fan of the rats as well. Warrior Carpi, Capture Sphere, that's how you capture your Pokemon. Erstwhile Trooper, Maniacal Rage, Hired Poisoner, Blade Instructor, an uncommon Swarm Guildmage, Legion Guildmage, Grappling Sundew, and the rare is Beast Whisperer, Creature Elf Druid, 2/3 for 4. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. And is it Guildmage? And a Goblin token! Not a Guildmage, a Guildgate. The Goblin distracted me, yes, so you get the Goblin as well, of course. Can never have enough Goblins, as you may have noticed in that other video. Okay, Arrestor's Zeal, Slimebind, so this is Ravnica Allegiance, Savage Smash, Stony Strength, Undercity's Embrace, Syndicate Messenger, Clear the Mind, Rough the Demon, Skewer the Critics, Blade Brand, and uncommons. We got the Shark, the Crab, Fish, Octopus, Crab, very cool. Drill Bit, yes! Isn't the dentist fun? We have Carnival and Carnage in the Rakdos colours. What is your favourite guild? And rare. Endray's Forerunners, Creature Boar, 7/7/4/8. With Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. When it enters battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. There's Aureus Guildgate and Frog Lizard token. Okay, moving on. Modern Horizons. Still hunting for the elusive Ren and Stimpy. I say this every time, and we're always disappointed. But one of these days, we're going to pull those blokes, and it will be wonderful. Okay, we get a Foil Elephant, Bizarre Trade Mage, Snow-Covered Forest, and not today. Force of Vigor is the rare. Instant for 4. If it's not your turn, you may exile the green card from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Destroy up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments. This is very interesting. Double stamp. This box. I think we've seen 3 or 2 other cards in a previous video that had the double stamping. So there you are, Gav. A nice error card. Was there anything else here? I think it's just the double stamp. And there was a... Let's see if I can... Yeah, you can... I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's like an indentation on the back. That is craziness. Alright, so I'm curious if there'll be any in the other packs. And a generous gift, which is actually over $1 still, I think. A Firebolt, Onaraphage, and Commons Gilded Light, Trumpeting Herd, Rock's Veteran, Weather the Storm, Headless Spectre, Treetop Ambusher, Wall of 1,000 Cuts, Smoke Shroud, Goat Nap, yes! The best artwork in the entire set. I'll chuck that in as well. Soul Strike Technique, and that is it for box 1. So lots of Goblin goodness there, and of course we've got the nice Mythic there. Okay, so we'll tuck those aside here for Gav and move on to box number 2. Leave your predictions in the comment section. What is going to be in box number 2? So think mono red. What are some noteworthy mono red cards? You may be right, or they might have been outside my price range. So one of the two, or too low actually. I cut out the really cheap stuff. Okay, Modern Horizons. Gate Crash. Okay, nice variety. Ikoria. You know what that's about, don't you? Another Goblin. Throne of Eldraine, Ravnica Allegiance, and Theros Beyond Death. Okay, so we've got a chance for another Shockland, I believe, in Gate Crash. Let's do things like this. And what is the fun little ad on the back here? Knowledge is power. Okay, keep tabs on the Magic community. Fair enough, that wasn't as fun as the other one. Now, the infamous Splinter Twin. Foil, Enchantment Aura for 4. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has tap, put a token that's a copy of this creature onto the battlefield. That token has haste, exile it at the beginning of the next end step. And I believe this is banned in at least one format, so that I think is a very powerful card. Okay, moving on. So we'll put that there. Getting stuck into more Ikoria with the giant monkey dude King Kong ripoff on the wrapper there. We have a startling development. Frenzied Raptor, Checkpoint Officer, Thieving Otter, bring back my baggage, sir. Mutual Destruction, Humble Naturalist, Farfinder, Coordinated Charge, Excavation Mole, Suffocating Fumes, an uncommon Zenith Flare, Archipelago, Boneyard Lurker, and rare, Voracious Great Shark. Nice. Creature Shark, 5/4 for 5 with Flash. When it enters the battlefield, counter target artifact or creature spell. And a Jungle Hollow and Human Soldier token. Okay, on to some Gate Crash. So see if we can get any shocks in this one. We have Cloudfin Raptor, Aerial Maneuver, Spire, Tracer, Shadow Slice, Hydroform, Sky Knight Legionnaire, Horror of the Dim. That is some pretty cool artwork. Madcap Skills. Yes, he has the skills to pay the bills. Ivy Lane Denizen, Guildscorn Ward, and Uncommons Vizcopa Confessor, Alpha Authority, Gateway Shade, and the rare Immortal Servitude. That is spooky, isn't it? Sorcery for X and 3 white or black. Return each creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice one. And a Swamp and Angel token. Okay, on to some Theros Beyond Death. So we're looking for gods or titans in this one. We've got Naiad of Hidden Coves, Hero of the Games, Indomitable Will, Plummet, Omen of the Dead, Irreverent Reveler's Final Death, Root of Tizerus, Return to Nature, and Uncommons Wolf Willow Haven, Dawn of Angel, Favoured of Eros, and rare is Tyrannica, a Crowan veteran, legendary creature, human soldier, 3/3/3 with Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, untap another target creature you control until end of turn. That creature has base power and toughness 4/4 and gains indestructible. And a foil Discordant Piper. Here I am playing 2 flutes at once through my nostrils. I think that's what's happening there. Not quite sure why I do that. And a Plains and Wall token. Onto Allegiance. So normally I would say looking for shocks, but I want to see a Hydroid Krasis. That would be fantastic. We have Shimmer of Possibility, Feral Marker, Night of Sorrows, Footlight Fiend, Open the Gates, Grasping Thrall, Skitter Eel, Debtor's Transport, Oars of Locket, Skipping Cards, Frenzied Arynx, and Uncommon Senate Guildmage, Combine Guildmage, Tower Defense, we did not get another Guildmage, alas, and the rare Incubation Druid. So it's a creature elf druid 0/2 for 2. Tap, add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. If Incubation Druid has a +1/+1 counter, add 3 mana of that type instead. And for 3 and 2 green, adapt 3. So if this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. And a Rakdos Guildgate with a Spirit token onto El Drano. And what is your favorite set here? Are you a fan of the whole Return to Ravnica block, or you prefer some of the newer stuff? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, we have Youthful Knight, Queen of Ice, Ogre Errant, Fortifying Provisions, Smitten Swordmaster, Two Unveiled Treefolk, Forever Young, Mystic Sanctuary, Unexplained Vision, Knight of the Keep, and Uncommon's Deathless Knight, Red Cap Melee, and Kenrith's Transformation, and a rare, very nice, Gilded Goose, Creature Bird 02 for a single green. I like the noise when this thing enters the battlefield in MTG Arena. Nice honking sound with flying when it enters the battlefield. Create a food token. So that's an artifact with pay 2 tap, sack this artifact, you gain 3 life. For 1 and a green, tap, create a food token, and tap, sack a food, add 1 mana of any color. With a plains and no table required in the arena. Have you managed to check out any of my MTG Arena deck techs recently? I've done a bunch of those. I'll pop a link up in the corner. You can check out the complete playlist of all the deck techs on the channel. We've got a bunch of paper stuff and also the MTG Arena, of course. Okay, final pack here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new video is released. And we get a Goblin token, which I'm going to throw in, even though it's not foil. We've got a Serra Benevolent, yep, Snow-Covered Plains, and we are slow rolling things here. Okay, so let's go through the uncommons. Goblin Matron, Dismantling Blow, Urza's Rage, and commons Elvish Fury, Nature's Chance Shelter, Igneous Elemental, Umazawa's Charm, Twin Silk Spider, Scour All Possibilities, Viashino Sandsprinter, Enduring Sliver, and Phantasmal Form. Alright, and the final card here is Eladamri's Call. It's an instant for 2. Search your library for a creature card, reveal that card, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. Okay, so there we are. Gav, enjoy the pools this month. Stay tuned, later in the month we'll have the Patron Snap Packs, so that's always a fun time. Pop these in here. Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.